Alrighty. Yo! Hello everyone! Welcome back to Monster Hunter Try, the gunning only playthrough with Banes, your most favorite streamer. And your most favorite old-gen Monster Hunter game. I hope so. Try is a blessing to play here and there. There's a lot of nostalgic kicking for a lot of people in the community, and I have a similar thinking also. Not the game that I started with in particular, but some game that I enjoyed in the past. Not much with gunning. I was back then in the day way more differently orientated. I orient myself differently back in the day. That's what I mean. And yeah, we jump right into it again. What is today's goal, you might ask? Well, simple things to say. I want to beat Sidious today, which might be harder than expected. I'm trying to prepare for a really rough fight, a long and exhausting fight overall. Technically, the matchup with a gun shouldn't be too awful, but I try to do something specific. I want to do Pierce spamming, and since we lack a little bit of proper Pierce gun components, we might have to build something around that, or in the worst case, we have to get back to normal 2 and 3. Which isn't awful. It's a decent shot type you can use for sure. But Pierce is definitely way more effective on this dude. So, let's have a little look. It's a little bit... Some time passed by until since the last time we played this game. And we already have the opportunity to repel Sidious, which is already good. But before we begin, I want to have a little look on the components. If I can build another gun. And if that's the case, I want to build into this. So, my idea so far is building a Pierce 2 or 3 gun in best. Pierce 1 isn't bad at all. It just has one tick lower than other Pierce shots. That's funny. Pierce is a very different shot type in terms of power level, in terms of other shot types. Some shot types just get basically more damage on impact, and other ones just get more ticks, like Pellet. Pierce is different. Pierce is pretty unique in how they adapt the ammo clips or gun, the shot types, or like the gun level, or like the ammo shot type levels. For example, like Pierce level 1 can only tick 4 times, but they do more damage per tick. Pierce level 2 can tick 5 times, but does less tick damage. And Pierce level 3 is basically the combination of both. It has the motion value from Pierce level 1 and has 5 ticks. I think they changed it in between the franchises here and there. I think in some games there's also an opportunity that Pierce 3 can tick 6 times to monsters. So one shot can have a maximum of 6 ticks to body parts. In the way how the ticks are working from Pierce, that's very different. Basically, it doesn't work like for each body part you hit, there's a tick. That doesn't work like that. Pierce is having a certain distance it travels, and if there's a body in between, it will do all the 6 ticks passed away. So, if you shoot on Sidious' arm, for example, over the head, like this diagonal, it can happen that a lot of your shots are counted as body damage and the ticks are wasted on the body. If you shoot him from the front, so between his horns, through the head, to the back, it can happen that a lot of your shots are actually beard damage, which is the best point to hit him. So we should definitely consider this in our strategy to fight him. One thing that I already have mentioned and already realized, Pierce is a weird ammo type in this game. It feels like there's no component that is really good for Pierce. We have the opportunity to go for Pierce level 2 rapid fire, or Pierce 1 a lot with the jagged fire, but it seems like not the right thing to do. The rapid fire Pierce 2 thing is not really like a thing in this game. Unfortunately, in this case, I personally being a huge fan for Pierce not being a rapid fire shot besides level 1. But, you know the drill how that goes on in the previous games. Pierce got way better and better for light bowguns, and heavy bowgun got crouch fire as a exchange. Crouch fire works still really well with Pierce, but it's, you know, it got changed a lot. LBG I would currently say is even better than heavy bowgun, which is a sad thing. For me as a boomer, I liked heavy bowgun way more. I think this suits more to a heavy bowgun to be a glass cannon and not a light bowgun that is a glass cannon that is mobile. So, I don't know. Give me a second. Weaver, welcome. Good to see you back again. How you doing? How is life, my friend? Huh, I got the Thundercross barrel. That is a good barrel for Pierce level 2. The best thing would be to shoot Pierce level 1 and level 2. If I gotta be honest. How is your day, man? Yeah, it's kind of limited, the options we have for Pierce ammo in this game. Very limited. I think they come up later on. Life keeps beating me down. Life is sorry. I hope I can make your day better with the stream, man. If there's something you want to talk about, you're free to do so. You can just also enjoy the show, of course. I hope you're doing awesome as always. I'm doing okay. I have also my downtimes. Yesterday I was a little bit emotional about current things that happened in my life, and I'm not really happy what's going on. And I think I got the end of the situation was, or like the end of the thing was, I just need a little bit of time to consume it or like to compensate it. And I have personal like issues with the stream and my work-life balance, and that was something that I talked about yesterday. Today, day is being different, and it goes way better. So far. Huh. I think the Thundercross barrel is definitely something we can be happy with. Jagged Fire isn't bad, but I don't like the Rapid Fire 1 Pierce. Really. Yep, I played Try on the Dolphin emulator. For multiple reasons, but yeah, I played on an emulator. I had the real game also here with the console, but I don't want to get back to nunchuck controls. They're a little bit awkward to get used to it. But, yeah, emulation is my way to go. For most cases, I stream on emulators. It's not because I don't have the game or anything in that way. I have officially purchased the game on a local shop. It's more about the convenience it gets with streaming. Yeah, exactly. That is the plan currently in Monster Hunter Tri. There are some beta testers for the multiplayer servers. I see also people doing quests already, but there are some issues with people doesn't load in the quest and all those things, and they're still, you know, turning some screws and working on it, and it doesn't run that fluidly. But once it will get finished and it should work decently, I will jump right into this and do also multiplayer sections in Tri. I feel like the Tri community is definitely packed with a lot of like boomer monster hunters that wants just to play an old game again, and This is wonderful for such games. This is the same treatment I hope it happens to DOS in one time. I would love to. We already have the emulation for Monster Hunter DOS with a patched version, which is already great. But I would love if that would come up to DOS. I have talked with Alpha back in the day, and I said, man, if multiplayer is coming up, we will definitely, like, punch some monsters in the hub. For sure. I know Monster Hunter 1 again, or Monster Hunter G, they have multiplayer capability already. It seems like it was way easier for those games to have the server capability coming back. But, so far, Tri doesn't have it yet, but they're working on it. That's what they trust to the community, and I'm also in the Discord server. But I gotta be honest, I didn't really read recently what's new, what's poppin' there. The only information I have is they work on it, they have done some tests, there's still issues with it, they're fixing it. I'm very glad for every volunteer that does that, because it is one of the things that makes the Monster Hunter community great. It's not, which is kind of like funny, it's not about what Capcom is presenting to the game, it's about what the community does with it. That's the cool thing about the Monster Hunter community. A very self-esteemed, trustful group of hunters that are doing their way to revive the games, the older Monster Hunter games, over and over again. Which I think personally is way more appreciating than the things they are going up with the title update. Personal critic. If I would be on Capcom's side, I wouldn't have done this title update too. I never got so bored about a current title update than this one that is just appearing. And that is sad to me. I would love to see a different update instead of that one. And I don't mean it like in a, in a harmful way or anything. It's just, I think a lot of people, the last 2 days, I read Twitter posts, a lot of them, and the most people that are streaming are typing something like, yeah, this title update is super fun, I can't wait for the next one. This is the core essence what the most Twitter people type, and this is basically responding everything what I have expected from this title update. It's too short, it's fun for the next 4 hours, and then it's dry. And then you have this like new anomaly investigation mechanic with level 120, right? Instead of 100, you have 120. Which is basically just stretched out old gameplay addition that they did on the previous title update, so... It is the same thing in Monster Hunter World when they would say, you know what? Now you have a chance of getting more like tempered quests, or like you get like 15% more experience in your guiding lands thing. It drenches out the work you do in the game, but it doesn't effectively benefit it. I know you get more rewards on the things on level 101 plus quests, but I gotta be honest, Twitch chat, I hate curio crafting. Curio crafting is the worst thing they ever invented in Monster Hunter. Oh, I hate curio crafting. I'm sorry if I sound again moldy, but this is how I feel about curio crafting. About my personal, and this is personal, nothing that you should like take your own opinion, like make your own opinion right here. This is nothing that I understand how Monster Hunter grind should work. We have some bad grinds, and this is terrible grind. One of the things are pointless, the other things are pointing, but it's like an infinite grind. At least they have a purpose, but it's like slow paced or not really effective farming for something in old gen. Let's talk about GU, 4U, and all those previous games. They're just a handful of Monster Hunter games that I think that endgame is good. My personal favorite multiplayer endgame is Freedom United Tri Ultimate. Love those. Love those. I can't relate to that because I never played World nor Rise. All good. I would recommend you Monster Hunter World if you played, you played Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, and this is a game that is most closely to Freedom Unite in terms of new gen games. If you would ask me if I would recommend Rise to you, currently I would say hell no. Don't play Rise. You would not like the game. If you like fast-paced monster... Like let's say you like Monster Hunter World because it's way quicker than Freedom Night. And you want something like more extraordinary and something like different to the previous franchise with a unique combat system, then I would recommend you Rise. Anything besides that, hell no. Hell no. And I don't mean this to talk shit about, you know, Rise. Isn't it like super stupid that people play 4 hours of the new title update, they're finished? They're just finished. They did all the free monsters in 4 hours with the community and got all the equipment. And these are not like Team Darkside speedrunners or anything. Just casual people. It's like, wow, I'm waiting 5 weeks to the new title update that should bring me at least like a week or 2 of gameplay. Nah. Just 4 hours and that's good. That's all. 4 hours is a little bit low, to be honest. That's why I didn't play the second title update yet and didn't finish the first one. I want to have a big package before I want to play all those title updates through. I have so much more that I want to work on in Monster Hunter than currently Sunbreak. Sunbreak is on my list, my to-do list, but I don't want to do it now. I will do it later. I'm totally okay if people say like, you know, personally, I love Monster Hunter Rise. Because blah 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 blah. I'm totally okay with other people's opinion. The only thing I don't agree with Rise, I already mentioned it. I know somebody said on his video on YouTube, he likes Monster Hunter Rise because it's... And here you have to listen what he said. He said, the game is good for me personally as a streamer because I can switch out my brain doing multiplayer hunts and focus on commentary. That's what he said. So anything good about Rise is you can like you can deactivate your brain. You just play some anomaly quests, get some random shit drive by and talk to your community. I'm agreeing with that too. But this is not I like Monster Hunter. I am very focused on the gameplay and stuff, and maybe like commentate things that happens here. I don't have a community that I can look at the Twitch chat all the time and just like, oh yeah, this is a good quote. Oh wow, that's a cool topic we can talk about. I don't have that huge community, which I wish I would have, but it's not the current thing. But he can have this opinion, which is a thing. That is something that I can take as a good quote. I wouldn't even say that is a good quote, even if I had so many people. This would be a drive-by effect. I can deactivate my brain power in Monster Hunter Rise to play it through. Which is not saying that the game is super easy or like in that way, but it's just like you do the same things over and over and over again. It's not about innovative combat. Deactivate brain power, basically. I'm not sure if I should pick normal or Pierce here. I don't have any other thing I can build here, basically. Gonna look through again. Tropeco gun. I mean, this can also shoot Pierce, which is good. And also flame, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Overall, this is a good shot. Like, a good gun, for sure. Better than most of them. You could maybe switch with the heavy bow gun. The frame. Not bad. Double Tropeco and maybe another stock. Thundercrust stock. Plate and tail. Wow. No, I really want to try out this one. Aquamatic Needler. Small and reduced. Weight 15. Pelagisite ore, huh? Killer beetle. Acna blaster. I'm gonna do another loot drop here. Do a farming tour, depending if I have any flooded forest quests. Ah, let's do the Bnahabras actually. Let's start out with a simple, easy quest. This is the mix gun. No, this is the normal gun. This is the mix gun. Ah, okay. What's that? Pierce 2. Normal 2. I've heard it about try have different kind of bowgun type. Is that true? Yep. If you would like to know, I can explain it to you in detail. What it's all about with the guns. But yeah, there are actually 3 different types of guns. To say it a little bit more overall, you can basically customize your own gun in this game. Which are probably things you already have seen. Yes, please. Okay, so bowguns in this game got completely reverted to the previous games. So Capcom's idea here is basically get away with this entire like fixed bow guns, how you will see this like a bone bow gun or Legiah Cross, anything like that. They try to do something creative for the guns, which is something they do on each game. And in this game they decided to do the theme or like the topic, do your own bowgun. The way how they did that is in fact really creative, because you have 3 different components you can attach to your bowgun. So, speaking of those 3 components, we have the frame, we have the barrels, and the stock. The stock is like the end part of the bowgun that is basically getting you the stat of reload and recoil. Every bowgun component has different types of ammos you can shoot with it. So, one thing you should know about bowgun components is the stock is kinda like benefiting positively some stats, like reload, recoil, and they say it like small boost, large boost, reduced, reduced plus, so there are 2 reduced stages. All those kind of things. That's what you do with the stock. Some of those things have also affinity, a slot. So there's a lot of things you have to keep in mind before you do things like that. Before you pick up a specific stock. Then you have the barrel. The barrel is interesting. It's the front part of your bowgun, and this is basically where the damage comes from. So you see the range, the weight, and deviation. Depending on which bowgun barrel you take, you have more or less deviation bonuses, you have a shield, or you have lower range, and you have a specific weight. Weight is very important here, but I'm gonna get that to the end of the explanation. So basically, to make that whole thing in a nutshell, the barrel is basically depending what kind of like damage you do with the bowgun, and depending how much weight or range it has, and the deviation, of course, with the barrel. The last things are the frame, which is like the medium part of the bowgun. Basically, there's those 2 strings that are shooting the bowgun ammo. This is one of the core parts of the bowgun. because this is determining what kind of range it has and weight also, like the barrels, but also has the recoil and reload capabilities. So you see, this is average and high, this is average, high, and low deviation to the left or right, and all those kind of things. And considering all those things together, you have a bowgun at the end. A specific bowgun. As you can see, the bowgun that I have on my back has a Giginox stock, a frame from Ludroth, and the barrel from the Jayakras. This is the current ammo types that I can shoot, which is normal 2 and basically pellet 1 and 2. So what this gun is basically for is for close combat monsters with not much range. Which is mean you can mix and match the bowgun. Exactly. You can build whatever you want with the bowgun. So if you have a certain plan, like, hey, I want to shoot normal ammo very hard. So you basically pick your components which can shoot normal. Sounds easy, but it's way more deep and difficult if you get into the detail. Because you need to understand how ammo shot types work. So which shot types have great recoil, which one have low recoil. And in that kind of moderation, you need to know what you need to pick for components. So for example, if you want to make a normal gun, you don't really need high recoil stat, but a reload stat is also not like benefiting. So you can really hardly focus on damage. The only thing that might come in handy is no having a deviation, since you want to have a really precise shot with the normal bullets, so you hit the head on the monster consistently. Some shot types doesn't care about deviation, like Pellet. Pellet doesn't care about deviation, but they need a little bit of a recoil, otherwise it would be kind of shitty to use this thing in close range, since the recoil can punish you against monster attacks. All those things have to come up in your mind when you want to build a specific bowgun. So in that thing known, what is about the 3 shot types, or like 3 bowgun types we have here? So, as you can see here, these are the stats from the bowgun besides the ammo clips. So the attack, the affinity, the slots, the weight, the range, and all those things. And you see on the weight thing, there is an M, which means this is a medium bowgun. Sounds weird, it's weird, but I get more in detail into this now. Basically, what kind of bowgun you choose is determined, or chosen by the weight of the gun. If you have a gun that has lower than 29 weight, up to 49 I think, it's a light bowgun. If you have something up to 70 kilograms or like 70 weight, it's a medium bowgun. Everything past 70 is a heavy bowgun. Another thing to know is, as you can see, this medium bowgun is a single bowgun, so I don't have to flip it or clip it like a heavy bowgun, you know? You know, a heavy bowgun you have to clip off and then shoot it, and this one is like, you just ring it in front of you and just start shooting, which is the most loveliest thing about medium bowguns. The way how you change this kind of like unsheath mechanic for bowguns has something to do with the frames. Some frames are folding, other ones are not. For example, the normal heavy bowgun one is a fold one, you see? And if I'm not mistaken here, this is still a medium bowgun. The difference is this one is folding now, like a heavy bowgun from previous games. So, how do you build a bowgun in this game? Maybe to finalize this topic a little bit. What did I have again on the frame? Ah, yeah. No. I had that one. So, if you want to build a bowgun in this game, how do you proceed this? The first thing is, to start off with the most clearest idea is, think about which ammo type you want to use. Right? So, if you're being at the beginning of the game, and you think like, I want to shoot Pierce 3 now, which is probably not a good idea, but you will find really very fast that you can't shoot Pierce 3 that easily. So you should pick ammo types that are cheap, you can build a bunch of them, you can buy them from the shop, and all those things. So let's say you want to build a shotgun, or like a bowgun, that can shoot a lot of normal shots. So what you do is you go for this kind of section here, and just see which shot types you can actually shoot. So if you see like, hey, the light bowgun can do 333 on normal, that's great, but only 60 damage. I want to do some more damage. Hey, the medium bowgun is cooler because it has like 10 more true raw. It has low deviation. Okay, that's a little bit of a bummer. Okay, and this one has also the deviation aspect, but it has on normal, but it has the highest damage. In fact, it has 30 more true raw than the light bowgun version, so that's pretty good. So let's say you want to pick up the heavy bowgun frame, because you feel like, hey, this is cool because it has 3 shots and has the most damage. So you pick up this one. Then you think, okay, what about the barrels? Since I have some deviation and I want to like revert it, what can I build also? You can also say, I don't dislike, I don't care about the deviation. I want to have a shield, or I want to have something specific. You pick the thing you choose, and you just can create your gun as you please. I have some low rank bowgun builds that I tried out, and they work. There are also some good internet reviews about which bowguns are working, but I tried to be self-experimental and did my own gun builds, and I am very close to the things that got called meta back in the day. Bro, is it brokenly good as a bowgun main? Okay, before I want to say how strong bowgun is in this game, I want to just give a recommendation here, real quick. Imagine this is not portable Monster Hunter. You will have fights that are taking at least 20 minutes, because this game is more or likely to be a Monster Hunter DOS, Monster Hunter 1 relative. So it's more about a hunting simulation and not a supply chain kill flow chart portable Monster Hunter game. So you will have your intense fights here and there. The make your own bowgun gimmick is really fun, and the bowgun playthrough so far is cool. But there's a major thing you will get really annoyed of in this playthrough, if you do a gun-only thing like me. You will hate underwater combat. A lot of those monsters in underwater combat are just atrocious. Royal Ludroth is very doable, but anything besides that, Gobo, Lejaya Cross, no fun time. But, if you're good with bowgun, know how to space away from your opponents, more or less, or you at least know how to freaking shoot properly, you can work that out. It's possible. It's a stroke, it's a bit of a chore, but this is, in general, a thing in bowgun. Bowgun for progress is never good. I said that in my first stream that I did on Twitch, and I say it still. Bowgun is one of the worst weapons for progress, especially in games that are more hunting simulations instead of portable games. I think the best bowgun, or like the best gunning weapon for progress, might be bow, actually. But it also differs between the games, basically. Some games like bowgun is way better than bow, and others, and etc, etc. In Freedom Unite, for example, I would definitely say that bow is the best progress weapon for guns. Not that other weapons are not possible to do, like heavy bowgun or light bowgun, but bow is so convenient in low rank progression in Freedom Unite. It's amazing. I would even be so honest and say that bow might be probably the best low rank weapon in Freedom Unite, besides gunlance maybe. But it is a thing. Yeah, that's a good thing to talk about, Weaver. We might ask maybe in this situation, okay, why is bowgun so great at the end of the game, but it kind of hurts to use it in the progress? What is the meaning of that? And the thing is, bowguns are a weapon that scale amazingly with armor skills. Of course, every weapon gets with an attack up small 10% true raw, right? Or like 10 true raw with attack up small. But bowguns scale differently. The reason for that has something to do with the DPS they can pull off, and also with the convenience how much they can change their damage types. Like, okay, you fight Gravios, you pick up Elemental Gun. You fight against Nargacuga, you're gonna pick up a pierce gun that can like pierce through his tail when he's enraged. You can change your shot type very, like, you'll be really flexible because of that. The other thing about bowguns, which makes them a really huge endgame winner, is the pure fact, and this is facts. Every Monster Hunter game in every generation had a broken thing, let's consider it broken, for bowguns to make them freaking viable. It starts with Freedom 1 with just overstated bowguns, Freedom Ignite with auto reload, and heroic abuse on bows, Gen 3 with elemental rapid fire shots, and Pierce crouch fire for you, and so on. Then we have Valor heavy bowgun and all those things, right? There's always like a tweak in this game which makes bowguns completely out of control. But in hunting simulation games like Monster Hunter 1, Monster Hunter DOS, Monster Hunter Tri, bowguns suffer in the progress because of higher HP pools, day and nighttime HP rolls. They have very limited amounts of things they can like stock up because they have to grow everything on the farm. Bowgunners doesn't have it really easily. That's why I did this playthrough and show how we can progress with bowguns, even if we choose the not correct weapon for progressing. Let's say it like that in Try. How can you still manage to get away with the money problem? How you get the problem away with the farm? And what about the point source game? And to understand how that works, or like how we kind of benefit, or like building against it, you have to know what to do in this game. As you can see, I have no money issues. I have 57,000 zenny. I have 3,000 points, I think. 4,000 points. I am very good. My current position in this game is... You would think I played already like 50, 60 hours, but I think this is my 35 hour mark. I'm 15 hours faster than regular players for village progress. And the only reason because of that is I know how to progress resourceful or like meaningful in the early game. That's about it. And the reason for that is I played that game a bunch of times. Or I progressed a lot of Monster Hunter games. And knowing which weaknesses you have in the progress is a good thing to know, because you can work against that with certain mechanics. Alright, I think it's time to kill some stuff. Hey Akriwa, welcome. Good to see you also. I didn't forget you. I just wanted to end the topic as flawless as I could. I hope you're doing good, man. Good to see ya. That's why I make very specific tier lists in Monster Hunter. You're welcome, Weaver. You're welcome. I like to explain things that I have great knowledge of in Monster Hunter. This is something I love to do. So I'm very thankful for those questions. It also keeps me on commentating things and drive by playing the game. I wouldn't say bowgun is broken. Finding something in Try that is broken is very rare. There are some game mechanics that are odd, but there's none for bowguns so far for me. You can definitely build working builds for your bowguns, and they are definitely useful, but I wouldn't consider them being broken. For me to call something broken needs way more game-changing facts. To do a little comparing here, let's compare the longsword in this game, which is not the most broken weapon, but this is one of the things that are, in my thinking, broken, to bowguns. So, in this game they changed longsword also. Of course to their benefit. And what they did basically is, longsword got in terms of spirit gaining, nerfed. In the way they have to do 3 bars now, and every bar gives them a certain amount of attack buff. But they got that new round slash, and they got more mobility with the side slash, with the fade slash sideways. So, in sucking a little bit of the, like, getting this power up from the spirit gauge, they gave Longsword basically the opportunity to be more mobile in combat, which is something that suits the weapon really heavily, especially if you played Longsword in 3D Minai and get hit all the time by tail whips, because you had no way to position yourself unless you position yourself way early in the combat and then can rotate out of the monster with a normal side roll. But this is an odd way to play Longsword for, let me say, casual purpose. Which is not intended to be like, you know, a slur or anything. It's just difficult. The broken thing about Spirit Gauge in this game is it doesn't deplete. So if you play Portable Third, which I think you did because you're a huge PSP like gamer, right? In Monster Hunter Portable Third, when your Spirit Gauge is dropping low, it will get from red to 0 in one go, which is very crucial. In this game, it depletes every single level, and it takes ages to drop. So that is one thing. I think Longsword in this game is particularly strong because of the fact how long you can hold your gauge without worrying about it. In Portable Third, I rated Longsword very low in my tier list because of that fact. It is just amazingly difficult to, first, get to red gauge, and secondly, to hold it. Yellow gauge is pretty normal, maybe even considered saying it is good gameplay. If you can keep on yellow gauge on normal matchups. White is a little bit underperforming, or just not, like, you know, not too optimal to saying that. Which is not criticizing gameplay, it's just a thing. It's just hard to keep on the gauge high. In base try, this was no problem. You can straight up go to red, and the bar will be at red gauge the entire hunt. Because you barely lose any gauge. Yeah, exactly. The thing about gunning is it's resource heavy, or like intensive, and to work against that, you need to know how to gain resources drive by without worrying about it too much at the end of the game. Because one of the things that main bowgunners have to learn, or like people that want to play bowgun on progress that they have to learn, is to give a value what you want to do with the money. You can't just go to the shop and buy 999 normal 2-shots. You can't do that. You don't have enough money in this game to have that, especially in old gen. You don't have this money just like that. So you need kind of like to prioritize and get a weight for each weapon, or like for each item that you really want to have. Of course you can say, hey, I want to have all the light bowgun components, all the heavy bowgun components, and the medium gun components, so I can be flexible with what thing I want to do. But you will realize really quickly, shit, that's a lot of money. Not that the resource with iron ore and small monster bones aren't the hard thing for bowguns. It's all about the money and points. And as long as you keep on track with those things, and you gain those points consistently after each quest, and drive by you do your grinding for Great Jaggy and stuff like that. If you see the VODs in this playthrough, especially the first 2 or 3 VODs that I do, you will see very quickly what I did in the early game to farm, like, without losing a lot of resources. I did some investigations, of course, or like explorations. What was that name not called again? I did some Moga village hunts, basically, or like a Moga woods hunt, right? Not a quest, just going to the expeditions. Now I got the word. Not Pierce. Pierce isn't really a thing in this game. To be honest. There is a need for other shot types way more. One thing you realize really quickly is, because of how the game is created, that shot types that provide AoE, like spreading bullets, like, okay, let's say it like that. Pellet is good in this game. Let's say it's straight. Pellet is really good in this game. You gotta fight Great Jaggi, you gotta fight Kuropeko and Royal Ludra for your beginning monsters. And the reason why Pellet works against those monsters are very simple. Pellet destroys little Jaggis very quickly. You could see this on the early VODs also. Kuropeko is one of the best targets for Pellet because it can easily range, like shoot his flints off, like his wings, with normal ammo. And you can also use Pellet when he wants to scream for another monster, and you can flinch him away because you don't have to aim. You just shoot Pellet on him, and it will always hit the chest. If he doesn't like bulk his chest, you hit the head all the time, which means you get easily those peck items. And the same thing goes again with Royal Ludra. You're just moving around him, shoot the Pellet on the head, and it will break his head really fast. And if you like to do that also, you can switch back to normal and shoot the main off with the Royal Ludra, and you have no issue. The first tough monster that will coming up as a gunner is actually Gobble. Gobble is horrible to fight as a gunner, especially underwater. I thought Pellet would be very effective because you can attack the lantern all the time, but it seems like Pellet works differently in terms of fighting Gobble than to Kuropeko. Because it doesn't lock like automatically on the lantern, it hits his face all the time and it does like no damage. In fact, also Gobble has way more HP. There's also Barov. Barov is a little bit of a more difficult target for Bo, but you just need to know how to space out. This is basically a newbie check. Barov in this game is the newbie check. I think every Monster Hunter game has a newbie check. So if you're a newbie, you get punished by that monster all the time and you just die. Very generic Monster Hunter playstyle. They have a game theory. They have basically a monster in the low rank or like in the early stages in progress. They're like, hey, if you don't pay attention to me, I'm gonna whip your ass. That's basically the thing. It's not Rajang in Freedom Unite, by the way. Some people called that out back in the day. Yeah, it's Rajang. Rajang's the newbie check. Nah, Rajang is not the newbie check. Newbie check in Freedom Unite would be definitely something different. But, yeah. Barov is the newbie check in this game, and if he isn't the newbie check, then Giginox is. Giginox is basically the newbie check, which I think personally Giginox is not the greatest newbie check. I call it a very hurting word, but it is what it is. I would maybe say Kazu in Freedom Unite is a newbie check, or Kongalala. Kongalala would be more of a newbie check. If you think like, hey, I'm just gonna whip his ass, and Kongalala just beats your ass with one attack, and you feel like, ooh, that's huge damage he just caused on me. My pretty faceu. I should probably pick some Pelagisite ore also, when I got there. Pierce so far is not the greatest ammo type in this game so far. We have some monsters that work with Pierce, but finding a bowgun that can consistently shoot Pierce without too much of a downside, like heavy recoils or huge deviation. Deviation is not the biggest problem. I think this has much more to do with like positioning yourself correctly. But still in the end, deviation is something you need to also add in your combat to work properly. So in that game, in that way, it might not be the easiest thing to compensate deviation. Of course, you can't have a gun that can shoot all the Pierce levels, have no deviation, has the best recoil. This is nothing you can have to do, so you have to get a priority list what you want to do. So you say like, hey, I got no recoil, I got the medium reload on this gun, and a little bit of deviation, but at least I can shoot all the three Pierce types, for example, which I didn't have built a gun yet for it. But if this is the considering, or like the compensate that you have to do for this, hey, you can shoot normal, like Pierce 3, right? That's a pretty heavy ammo. And Pierce 3 does definitely work. We see this on other monsters in previous games. Pierce 3 is annihilating them. And Pierce got not nerfed or anything. Basically, if you do a bowgun only playthrough, you will understand the mechanics, the functioning, and the resources of bowguns way more. So if you need that to understand bowguns more, and what kind of pain it is to prepare for a fight with bowguns, I can just recommend everybody to do a playthrough with bowguns. Not specifically in Try, this is something different and something completely odd to the, like not odd, but different to the other games. But, bowguns for sure is something different. It's a fun thing to do, but I think for a lot of people it's something very unique. Pierce bowguns are, depending on which game you play, are useful in the early game in other Monster Hunter games. Mostly it's like that, a pellet is a good early game shot type. Because of multiple reasons. It's easy to aim with it, it does solid damage. Some early game monsters are really quick, so you can't really lock on with the aiming and shoot them down. That's not how it works. Pierce is good for the heavy boys. Slow, like obvious moveset. Can punish them with the Pierce shots really well. This is something that I would require for Pierce gun to be working properly. You have kind of like a algorithm or like a flowchart. Super fast monster, pellet. Medium fast, normal. Super slow monster, Pierce. In theory you can say that, but there are some like very unique monsters. One of the unique monsters, yeah, I currently run this game with 30 FPS. This is, the game looks differently because it's on Dolphin, and it has a high scale opportunity. That's why it looks so different. I can probably play it on 60 FPS, but I don't know how to change that. I'm personally playing 30. Okay, if it doesn't do it, you can mod it into. Okay, that's also something you can do. Personally, I wouldn't play this game with 60 FPS because it runs completely fluently with 30 FPS. But if you like FPS a lot, sure, why not mod it into it? All the emulated Monster Hunter games that I play are all running with 30 FPS. I'm not a huge fan of FPS nerds. Like, I don't really need it. Doesn't have anything to do with like,
motherfucker.
Hey, Black Butterfly, welcome, good to see ya. I really want to try. Maybe I finished on my free 1 guild card. Sure. Take up, try. It doesn't take long to install. If you have any questions about that, feel free to get some conversations work on my Discord. Chisel helped me with this installation, and I think he's advertisement. You got an advertisement? What the fuck? Didn't you just sub yesterday? That is weird. Twitch and his commercials. Yeah, but we are definitely people running around that want to do some stuff here. Posted check Akira. Okay, hold on. Just want to get some stuff here. No need to be refreshed. I see. My old back. Be back in a bit. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, that was the sub. Thank you very much for this resub. I appreciate it, and welcome back to the Bane's Pub. Appreciate your beer and the community activities, and welcome back. Thank you again. Yeah, so I wouldn't particularly say that bowguns are broken in this game. Sure, Ariel, question on Discord. Oh, okay, hold on. There you go. Oh, okay. It seems like I got a meeting at 5 p.m., but that's not to worry. All good. That just keeps me a little bit stressed. I need to finish the game now. So, we can do that, Twitch chat. We can do that. If we're really gonna fight some monsters in action, I mean, I'm not particularly gonna farm some monsters that are very interesting today. In that kind of case, I would like recommend you to watch the VODs. I fighted all the monsters, or urgent quests with just gunning only. And prepare yourself for some molding, because some of those fights are very terrible. Typing the answer. Okay. In that way, I'm gonna fight maybe a Royal Ludroth today, which is not a hard matchup for bowguns. Royal Ludroth isn't specifically really hot. I think actually he's weaker in Tri than he is in Portable Third, at least in my own thinking. It feels kind of like that, or maybe it's just the case that bowguns are working good against Ludroth. I'm probably gonna fight Royal Ludroth or Cedius here. The reason for that is I just need points, and because I upgraded all my components already to the max, and I mean you can only upgrade your frames in this game for bowguns, but still I did that upgrading already, and I just need some points and have to fight Cedius with it. Acroglow Jewel. Oh, yeah, I don't need a map really. I tried to get a fight definitely on this stream for sure. This is another thing about like hunting simulation Monster Hunter games. Some people called it also the original series of Monster Hunter, which is something that I think is a little bit critical to name it like that. Like Monster Hunter 1, DOS, and Tri are like the original Monster Hunter games. They're like the true... Oh, I hate that. I hate that phrase to say, but some people say it's the true Monster Hunter games. And I'm disagreeing with that a little bit. Basically, the games that impregnated and expanded this franchise in the most successful ways weren't the original series games. It were definitely the portable series games like Freedom Unite and Tri Ultimate, and maybe 4 Ultimate. I think these 3 games are like the biggest milestones in the Monster Hunter series. And in that way, they did the most work for expanding this franchise and its community. Which is not saying that the original series, naming it like that again, doesn't have a part of that. Not at all. I don't want to, like, meant to say it in that way. I'm just gonna say that that the portable games are definitely the games that people appreciated the most. I understand the nostalgic feelings from people on certain Monster Hunter games, which is kind of funny. I have certain Monster Hunter 1 nostalgic feelings instead of Monster Hunter DOS, since I never had the opportunity to play Monster Hunter DOS previously. I played DOS for myself. Going to lurk, work is calling. Alright, enjoy the lurk. So, in general, the original series are not things that I disagree with, but just with the topic that it's the real games and they're like the games that created the Monster Hunter franchise. That's not something I can agree with. The portable series did a lot of quality of life improvements in the game, and definitely get a little bit out of the jankiness from the game. I think the biggest milestone personally in the Monster Hunter series, and it's gotta be my most played Monster Hunter game all the time, it's Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Freedom Unite did anything good that was previously a stroke, a chore to do, besides honey farming. That got better later on also. But the fact you can stack items in your boxes, the fact you can just buy things in your boxes, the big farm you have to collect items, I don't know, like the food thing in your house, so you can basically have a flow chart how to prep for a quest. You go from the hub back to your room, selecting a weapon or your equipment, get to the bath, then you port back to the farm, go through the farm, everything into the box again, and then to the hub. This is what we do all the time, right? So that is something that previous Monster Hunter games didn't have. They didn't have that flow chart, that consistently moving around the map through the village and the hub and just go on farming over and over and over again. And you can't take, like you can't stop with that. That is something good what Freedom Unite did. Of course, other games also did their additions to the franchise and the gameplay and all those things. But Freedom Unite, personally again, is for me the game that made the most furthest reaching additions to the game, which is I think something we can all agree with. I could try to kill a Royal Ludroth, or capture a Royal Ludroth if you want to see some combat, Weaver. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Of course, every Monster Hunter game has a specific gimmick in certain things like charms or rewards or how certain things are farmed or not. Monster Hunter games have their leak and also their leaks and also their good parts of that for sure. Gen 3, for example, has one of the major issues with spider webs. You can't grow them in the farm, you can't buy them, you have to collect every single spider web in this game. Which is also something I mentioned in the early parts of the VOD. How to fix that. Okay. If you have a discount, you gotta take it. Deal. Agent skill oil, not gonna trade that for. Do we have anything else that is interesting? Buckmaker. Flash bomb. Nah, I can make flash bombs way cheaper than that. Something you do as a gunner also. You see an item you can purchase and you think like twice before you buy it. It's like, hey, that flash bomb is on discount, I can probably buy it. And then you think, well, I have like 80 stones, I have like sap plants that I can grow on my farm to make bomb materials, and I can also raise my flash bucks there. Nah. Only thing you have to do in advance is, of course, okay, like, you have to think what kind of things you will hunt in the next couple of quests. So, if you think like, okay, I'm currently in Kuropeko state of the game, and I have to fight Rathian and Ludroth and all those things. Are there any items I need for those monsters? And then you kind of like make this thing going on. Like, do I need flash bombs for this fight? Yeah, no. Kind of like a personal choice here. And then you think, okay, let's go for flash bomb. So you raise flash bombs with sonic bombs. You're gonna grow some sap plants. You're gonna grow some flash box, and that's how you do it. You can also use the bomb materials in different things. You can also go for trank bombs if you want to capture the Rathian, etc., etc. Flashbacks are also useful for thunder shots. Okay, let's capture Ludroth to have some gameplay going on. I could check one thing real quick before I do it. Maybe we're gonna hunt something bigger. Okay. Let me quickly check. I don't want to talk with you, actually. I want to talk with you either. I want to talk with the Argosy captain. Three. Sword. Is there... Okay, there's a 1-star item I want to have. You know what? Let's send out the ships. So, there you go. Scutterfishes are definitely something I want to do. I want to get some barrel bombs working for the fight against Sidious. This is something I'm currently planning with. So what I try to do is, using my pedals that I collected through the entire progress, to go for faster rounds on the ships, on the fleets, and then go to fight Sidious. This is the plan for today. I'm gonna have a dinner now later, Baines. Alright, man. Enjoy your meal. I just wanted to do a hunt right now. But, yeah. I still do it. I gotta still do it. Remember, you can only sleep in nighttime, which is a good thing right now that happens. So, I think the fleets are coming back and I can send them out immediately again. As you can see in the background. I can send them again. It just gains some vicious drive-by. Also a trick you can do. And you see... okay, I forgot something to do. I forgot to give the fish finder, but that's okay. 1.5 days. Shit. I forgot it again. There you go. Yep, that's fine. So, 1.5 days left. Okay. Let's see if the Moga progress is still the same as before. I could also kill Rathalos, that would be really good to do. Way more appreciating than freaking the Giacrus. Okay, but first let's do the Rathian and the Royal Ludroth. So, I want to capture Rathian for sure. Royal Ludroth, I don't really mind if capturing or not. I want to bring some Pintunas. Nice. Get some good items here in my pouch. Gimme, gimme, gimme. So, pellet level 1. Pellet level 1. Pellet level 2 I can shoot. And also normal 2. Normal 2 is a pretty cheap ammo type to shoot. It doesn't do the best damage at all. But one thing it does pretty successfully is negating the fact you run out of damage. So this is something that a lot of like beginning gunners have as a problem. Like they always think, oh god, I run out of damage. Oh no, I can't shoot the monster anymore because I don't have freaking bullets to shoot. But the real thing at the end of the day is you have always the capability of normal 1, which is the worst ammo type in the game, but you have that. And also you have the opportunity to buy normal 2, which is by far, in terms of how cheap the ammo type is and how effectively you can use it against monsters, a very carefree ammo type. As long as you can shoot normal 2, you're fine. A gun that doesn't shoot normal 2 is a pretty risky gun. I gotta say it in that. It can happen you find yourself in a place that you might not have the opportunity to actually not have a normal 2-gun. I think there are actually... hold on. What did I wanted to do again? Here, trank shots. That's what I wanted to get. Alright. I don't really need that. But I can need the bucknet. Hello, how's it going, my dude? Yo, Nazi with the Jazz, my brother from another mother.
Alright.
How's it going, bro? How's it going, dude? I'll be doing good, man. Having a wonderful day so far. How are the Netherlands? How are the Netherlands treating you? Hope the coffee shops are still there. Anyway, we want to do a little expedition in the lovely village of the Mogawoods. Or, like, not in village, but we're gonna do an expedition definitely in the Mogawoods. That's what I wanted to say. And, yeah, we're going in. I want to check if I have scutter nuts. How many scutter nuts I got? 26. It's still not enough, but it's okay. Love me some coffee. Oh, yeah. Coffee. Wink, wink. Coffee! I'm not much of a coffee enthusiast. I'm more like the lemonade drinker and fresh iced tea. I have some iced tea here, that are great. That is great. I just bought some on my local liquor shop. No alcohol. No alcohol. But, still, it's delicious. It's called Muchu Mango. And it's delicious. Alright. Did I have my barbecue spit? Yes. Okay. A core thing about Monster Hunter combat. That sounds stupid, but it's very simple. If you have stamina, you can fight. Of course, if you have no health, you can also not fight. But if you have no stamina, you can't fight. I love tea also more. Tea is also more healthy. I'm not much of a green tea drinker by myself, but I like black tea a lot. Earl Grey or wild berries. There's a good mix of, like, different tea types or sort of kinds that are delicious. For sure. I love flavored tea. Yep. I mean, of course it has to be some flavor, otherwise it would be boiling hot water, right? But, yeah, I know what you're saying. Anything else would just be, like, bland. Bland taste. Who likes bland taste tea? Like, what the fuck? Alright, Royal Ludroth. My favorite spot isn't here for buck gathering. Alright, so, strategy against this monster, as per usual. Picking up the pellet, shooting off the crown, then we switch to normal. And remember that, we are using a medium bowgun, so we have a little bit of a slower roll than a light bowgun, but still a fast enough roll for a relatively big gun. Fresh tea. Oh, you mean like fresh herbal tea with some ceremony. Asian tea are amazing. Oh, damn. That was not great. Nope. The cool thing about his charge is it's very pointy, so you can avoid his attack very successfully. I just sent a pic on the Discord really quickly. I gotta see it after he's like going away eventually. Let's see. The main is a little bit harder to break than the hat, of course. It's a weaker hit zone. It's a bigger hit zone, so that's why a lot of blade mass are going running it. But since we have the opportunity to shoot pellets on the hat, it's pretty effective. Uh-oh. Seems like we have party around here soon. Don't forget about the critical distance thing. It's also in this game. I'm gonna hunt you down sooner or later also. So, since we need some mobility on the hunt now, since we are getting fucked by 2 monsters, I'm gonna switch to Pellet again. Unless Royal Ludroth is going away, because fear of Wrath Control, or not. Shoot. Motherfucker. 6 rounds of normal tour is pretty normal for a gun. Or pretty common. But pellet level 2 on 4 rounds is very unique. That is the good thing about the gun. The capability of shooting pellet 2 very aggressively. You can build this gun also differently. You don't need a Legiah Cross barrel for this. You can also use the heavy bowgun barrel. I think you just have a little bit more of deviation on this one, but that's really not the problem. Motherfucker. Okay, so Royal Ludroth is limping. That means I want to break the main still. Yes, and run. It's like dried flavored fruit tea. I see. That sounds delicious. Don't worry, Twitch chat. It still doesn't do any damage. It's just for the memes. The bash with the bowgun. It's still not good. Still not good enough, I gotta say. Great drop. Please don't drop off. Ah, just a wyvern tier. No. Wanna have a bigger reward. Okay, hold on. Let's see the Discord pic. Ah, yeah, sure. Yeah, I know this tea. It's from a tea house. From like Netherlandish tea house. My mom does buy that all the time. When I was sick, I got that type of tea. It's called sheet weta tea. Sheet weta tea. I like how Netherlandish people are calling their like stuff. One of the most delicious desserts in Netherlands are called vla. Vla. Nessie probably knows what I'm speaking of. It really is so sweet, and you don't need much sugar in anything. Yeah. Sheet weta tea. It's funny. It's basically a tea called shit weather. It's okay enough for me. Yeah, I get that. My girlfriend fucking simps for Vla. The last time we did some vacation in Kalensuk, we basically bought like 14 bottles of Vla. Vla is like a more liquidy type of pudding. It's actually delicious. There are also versions or variations with like vanilla and like chocolate balls in that. That's enough. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. If you want to have a cheap dessert, you don't really have to take it warm or anything. You just have to put it out of the bottle, and then you're good. It's not like a glass bottle. It's like a I don't know, like a it's like a milk package. By the way, Raffin is not backwards jumping in this game when she gets angry, so it's different to Rathalos for sure. You see that I'm a little bit shooting off from her head. The reason for that is I want to hit the head as much as possible with the pellet shots. Can also do that. Give her a little bit of a shot on the leg. Will make me way too much of yogurt. Yeah, it's kind of like that. What I like the most on like Netherlandish food is called kibbeling, which is like fried fish, and they did it like way better than like German restaurants. Freaking kibbeling, dude. Kibbeling is freaking delicious. They did like they have like a mayonnaise for that also that is like freaking delicious. Those sticky little fishes. Okay, I might just like pointing out the more tourist food we get as Germans in the Netherlands. I never eat like traditional Netherlandish food, to be honest. To be really honest. I don't know what the basic Netherlandish cuisine is showing up. Ah, shit. Could probably, like, yeah, she was close to flinch. Wait for a second, shoot them. Oh, shit. Keep Schnitzel or Kas Koku? Oh, I could probably know what Keep Schnitzel is, but Kas Koku, probably not. Sounds like a little Frenchy for me. Ah! Okay. Sausage. Ah, okay, okay. Netherlandish sausage. Motherfucker. Wanna shoot the wing, maybe. I could shoot another round here, actually. If you question why I don't use the quick aim option that much, because I'm a boomer and I'm very okay with like aiming hard on Monster Hunter games. I'm very okay with that. It's a little bit mechanically more like difficulty, like has more difficulty on mechanically wise, but it's a little bit more preciser. You can also shoot like that. That's also possible, but I rarely do that. I'm doing like quick I'm doing like quick decisions what I want to shoot or like how I want to shoot. Okay. Cas is cheese packets. Ah, cheese packets. That's amazing. That sounds freaking delicious. Yeah, Cas is cheese. Yeah, okay, I remember. I was on a market basically in the Netherlands, and they did have so many cheese. It's crazy. They have like cheese wheels that are big like a car wheel. I found that like very interesting. That is a big cheese right there. Yep, Netherlands people with their cheese are just great. I mean, you see all those, like, juicy burgers in America, how they did this cheese thing all the time, and you feel like, yeah, that's the country that is, like, literally making cheese. But the fun fact about American cheese is, like, none of their cheese is, like, real cheese, like, very, you know, raised cheese. It's all synthetic shit. You have seen a cheese that is big in a tractor wheel? What the frick? Break fucking wing! Shit. Yeah, it's unhealthy cheese, and I mean, cheese overall isn't healthy. It's like it has a lot of fat and stuff, but I still differ between synthetic cheese and originally grown cheese. It's a difference for sure. Raffi, come on. Come on, man. I need to combine my shit here. Good, this attack is pretty useless. So you see, as a medium gunner, I am moving relatively fast. Even my bowgun is considered to be like, it's like a half heavy bowgun and half light bowgun, basically what I use here. Okay, what I want to do now is... Yes. Okay, it's depending if she's going for me or not. Okay. Trap. Don't forget about that. Oh, hold on. Let's extinguish the Jaggy population again. Okay. Dead again. I'm not a huge fan of American cheese. I think my most favorite cheese are like cheddar, Gouda, and mozzarella. It's like Italian, Netherlandish, and I think cheddar is depending on which region it's grown on. There's like cheddar from Belgium. There's also cheddar from, there's also American cheddar, I think. And there's a bunch of more cheddar kinds of variations in there too, but I am not much of a cheese expert. I'm basically the food guy. I just eat the cheese. No, I'm Mr. Baines. I'm a cheese expert. It doesn't really, like, I might look like a cheese expert, but I'm more like the guy that looks like someone that eats cheese a lot. I'm eating cheese a lot, actually. Just thinking about it. I eat a lot of, like, sandwiches with cheese. And, like, salami and ham. I mean, speaking about unhealthy thing about America, I think there's not much food, like, healthy in America. It is absurd that American food is more pricey when they're healthy instead of, like, unhealthy food. There's like a huge movie documentation in documentation about someone that is basically eating McDonald's for a month and he just feels shit every day after like 3 days in a row. I don't think sandwich of rice along with cheese. Yeah, I think cheese is just satisfying. It fills your stomach. It gives a little bit of a creamy like sating taste to the food. Cheese is just great. Not that I have to be I don't be the guy that eats cheese on everything. Not that one, not that kind of guy. But yeah, I don't mind me some cheese. I think there is. Dude, it's kind of crazy, like, it's kind of crazy you get, like, relatively big burgers for $3 in America, and the cheapest healthy food you can get is, like, a salad for $5 or $6. So you're basically nearly paying twice the amount of money to get, like, a similar sized food, in comparing to a burger. Like, the fun thing about salad is that my parents were in Canada, and they were like serving huge burgers there. I think Canadian burgers are even better than American burgers. But like I like to say America is a third world country on steroids. Okay, that would be hard to say. I think that wouldn't be right to say. America is a it's a very like huge industrialization continent, but political wise, America doesn't do right. I mean, no political thing does all things right. That's something very clearly here, but in terms of like with tap or anything, with tap, you mean like with beer money, or what do you mean with tap? Didn't they have EC cards also? Duh. They have EC cards. Pretty sure about that. What do you mean with... No contactless? Really? You have to have everything in cash? That is weird. Yeah, the thing about Canada is, getting back to the burger topic, they were serving burgers, and they were talking about like how Americans do their burgers and how Canadians do their burgers, and what they literally said is, well, in America they serve you burgers and the salad is basically garnished. So what the people do is, they're... I want a burger. Me too. Or a sandwich. Joe, I need it. I mean, you can order a burger. There's a bunch of burger shops in Netherlands, if I'm remembering correctly. They basically said that the salad in American like burgers are garnish, so they're just decoration for the food, basically. And I'm like, okay. So what do Canadian burgers look like? Not that they're like super healthy or anything. They have also like loads of cheese and bacon. They're far away from being healthy, but that's not about a burger. There's no healthy burger. No, not even a veggie burger is healthy. They're lacking of minerals and stuff like that. But this is another topic. But basically, it's definitely more overall a look of a burger that we see in like illustration books or like I don't know how you would think of a burger really looks like. It's kind of odd to see in America like fast food restaurants that have like this super duper large mega jumbo burger that is basically big as a cake with like four loaves of cheese. It weighs like 2.5 pounds. It's like, I don't know if this is the correct way to serve food. There's a similar, there's like a specific way how to serve food. Otherwise, in one way, it's either too much food on your plate and you feel like disgusted from it, or it's like too low food and you think like, okay, that's not gonna satisfy me at all. So, in America, it's always like too much, too big. But that's like the theory of the country. Bigger, better, faster, America. Don't know if this is always the thing you should... Rathalos, yeah. Can we actually kill Rathalos here? Fuck. I don't know if I have enough ammo for Rathalos, to be honest. I kind of like wasted my ammo for others. No, I'm taking a break actually. I wanna take Rathalos on if I have more ammo. You said, bro, that puts me off the burger if it's too much. I don't mind the double burger, but the big cake size is a lot. America! Fuck yeah! I like that video from, what is the movie called again? Not American Pie, that was a different movie. Team America! There we go. Team America. That movie basically describes how America is. In a very negative way, but it is sometimes how it's, you know, how it's popping off to the people, right? America! Fuck yeah! Saving the day, motherfucking way, yeah. You're being making food right now. Shit! I hate Bane's stream. Why? He makes me hungry all the time. I'm feeling with you, Twitch chat. I'm also feeling I'm also feeling very hungry right now. I can eat everything right now. Everything. Alright. I can either kill Ludroth and Rathin again and go for some more points, or... Yeah, let's do that. do it again. So we can keep off the talking while I have to do some easy hunts. Haha, big brain. Right. Oh, that's not the thing I wanted to do here, actually. Done. Spider. Honey. Honey, honey, honey. Welcome back, Akira.
Good.
Are you broken?
Good.
Okay, works. No, the nut button is broken again. No, get it back. If I don't have you nut button, who's gonna nut for me, huh? You know what? I shouldn't actually like capture monsters in this kind of thing, I guess. Now by the theory that I have the opportunity to actually get Rathalos in my rotations too, I might actually get more ammo so I can shoot him also. Pretty good. We have good, funny topics. It's basically about food. Basically about food and guns. Sounds like America. That is American stream right now. We are talking about guns and food. By the way, I'm doing this entirely sarcastic, right? I'm not having anything against America. If I have the opportunity to go to America and see the country for itself, besides the rough part with the pings, with the shooting on schools and stuff, I would love to see that. But school shooting is nothing cool. I know a lot of people meme about that. Especially 9gag do this all the time. But let's be honest, school shooting is not a cool thing at all. It is rather terrible. Do I have enough wyvern fangs to frickin'... How do you get wyvern fangs in this game? It feels like it's never coming up. I know you can buy them on the Argosy, Captain Bad Bruh. Oh, wow. Hunter ability. Wyvern Claw. If they're not in a discount, I'm gonna buy them, but they're so expensive. Jeebus. Brigade Piggy. Underwater Ballista Ammo. Probably this is for... Part Charm. I could take the chance to maybe get the Power Charm in time. That would be great. Trigger ticket. I'm not sure if I really need you. I mean, I can still buy things while you're here, but... You know, but... yeah, come back quickly. Okay, rare traits, real quick. 3 Queen Spirit? Really? Holy shit. Holy shit. Well, if I have 3 of them, I can get some stuff here for sure. Do I have another free one that I want to have? Oceanic Fountain. A Legiacrus. Comic book level 5. I have that already. Sleepy Sheepy. I don't know if I really want to have that. Oceanic Fountain. Yep. Gimme cool shit. I actually like the system with creating your own room. It's actually cool. I just think a little bit personally they could like make it more simplistically in the new gen games. It's kind of complicated what you can do in Monster Hunter World with your room. It's so much, it's like, wow. Turning off the music, other curtains, different curtain colors. It's the bed is different, the freaking carpet, like everything you can change there. It was a bit too much for me, personally. Look at the barbecue. And... Oh, retreat again. I I guess the weapon codex is like the most useful out of that. Yeah, it's gotta... Oh, and now... No! Okay, I said that or sent that already. Just remember I have a calzone from yesterday. Yeah, I don't need to cook. Oh, calzone. Some Italian cuisine. I don't know if people know what a calzone is. It's basically a pizza-filled bread. A gigantic pizza ingredient-filled bread with like tomato, cheese, and stuff like that. Automatic needler. Maybe can use that. In some cases. It can shoot dragon shots. That's good. I have the ingredients for it, so I don't really need anything else. Black Pearl. Can shoot normal too. And negative deviation. Very big time. Alright. We have definitely enough normal 2 rounds. We can maybe also get more pellet 1 rounds for Rathalos. I could also just take those monsters again and like take down those monsters again and then hold on, let me go for that. Switch it all with the barbecue spit. And then it's a pizza that's folded and full of meat. Absolutely amazing food. Yup. My dad loves calzones all the time. He eats them like a maniac. My dad has a good way of taste, for sure. I bring some dung bones just in case. If there's something going terribly wrong on this quest. Anything should work fine now. I take some scutter knots with me. I can only bring 30 of them anyway, so... what kind of armor set do I have? I have the attack on medium set. Yeah, that's the one I want to use. Let's sleep a little bit, like save it. Then go back at it. Go back crazy hand with the gun. I still do not have a plan what kind of gun I want to use against this guy. I think I'm going to use a Tropeco gun. I don't even mind to have a heavy bowgun in my pouch, like, of use against him. I wonder how you combine armor charms and power talents in this game. Armor talent and power talent. Oh no, is it Devil Joe Claw? Uh-oh. Well, fuck! Well, fuck! If it's that expensive, yikes. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use Pella level 2. Maybe if I have to fight Ludroth with a bunch of like small ones, but not now. If we have the opportunity to see Rathalos later on too. So nah. I'm not gonna do that here. Royal Ludroth, are you here? No, if not. It's kind of funny they made a different jingle for the double barbecue spit. It's a little bit of a different jingle if I'm not mistaken. At least if you cook the second meat also. Oh my god. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. That's why I love Try. Monsters do some moves before they attack. Whee! I'm gonna abuse the rage mode transition here. Hope it's happening now. No. Not abusing, but just playing a little bit clever. Oh, whew. Kills one. Fun fact, the hat is not a hitbox in this game. In Rise, the entire body is a hitbox. So, in terms of, did they make the attack worse in Rise? The answer is yes, they did. Very minor details that got changed to Monster Hunts sometimes. I have low deviation. I was thinking I have a higher deviation. High deviation has actually advantages in some fights. If you have a certain deviation, you can shoot the main when he's looking at you. It doesn't really require a lot of aiming. Bonk, bonk. Yes. Yes. No, go away. One, two, three, four. Whoa. Big belly. Oh, he has a little bit more HP. I think I got a low roll earlier. Okay, he seems to be weak. He doesn't have much more HP than the other one. But it could be also a thing that I shot Pellet 2 on him before. Can be actually a thing. I just like the Mulga Village music a lot. Okay. Yep, he wants to go to his cave, for sure. Oh, yeah. Not liking underwater combat too much. Oh. Come on, give up already on life. Even your family is killing you. What the hell? It's time for Pellet again. Yeah, he's rage mode and you die. Haha. No chance I'll survive. Always killing the loot drops, even if you don't carve them, it is still helpful because they drop fish finders, which is cool. And some other materials, I believe, that are useful. Don't give me triple scale. Hey, a claw.
Good.
Baby, let's go. It's not a rare item, but it's kind of rare. It's cool. Alright, little Cha-Cha, give me a buff. Be useful, give me a buff. Or not. Okay. Even your family is killing you, relatably. Even family hates you. Sad SpongeBob face. Gary, come home. Time to kill more things with normal shots. Oh, that is pellet 1. Oh, that's something I don't want to combine. Wow. I need actually a third combi book. I didn't even see that. But 95% should be enough. I got 2 bad combinings there. No! They saw me! Now they're gonna fuck me up. Kill him! Cha-Cha, do something useful. Don't be a little midget. Thank you. This has nothing to do with little midgets, okay? Don't be a mean little midget. It doesn't matter what you do on Cha-Cha. He's still gonna be a bad boy. You all like you Cha-Cha so much. I never got a helpful Palicore companion on my side. Gotta be honest. Did she got area 2 or area 7? Let's backtrack. I have a feeling she's hungry. You know, I have a third sense for this. I kind of like can smell the fear of them. Fuck. Seems like that was my hunger. Shit. Or maybe she's eating in 5. Which is not a thing. She's actually eating only in 2. Okay, she got to 7. She's not hungry. Men and their understanding of females. Well, cursed. Is this now the time to do sexist jokes against females? No. Smells like chicken. Chicken. Hey, where you at? Come on, dude. Well, it seems like Raffin is just going around. Hello. Ah! Target acquired. Reload cancel. Since we know the roar is not long enough to actually punish us, so we can definitely take advantage of this. Oh. Good for tanking the hit, my friend. I thought he would never flinch at all. You see, I stand underneath her, shoot away from her, and I still hit her with the pellet shots. Pellet is a weird ammo type for some people, but I can assure you it's a good ammo type. 3 instant charge. Okay, it was good thing it wasn't an instant charge. It was actually a chase. No, you little mini goofy girl. Yo, okay, that was hard kind of to see on that angle. If that gotta hit me or not. Yep. Fire damage on the Jaggy armor is something you shouldn't tank for sure. Motherfucker. Got you. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. No, that wasn't too greedy enough. Wow, that was a quick turn. Oh, wow. Something like shrews or something. Not sure. I'm not sure how a new drop will smell like. I don't know how sponges are smelling. Because I don't clean the kitchen. No. Oh, damn. I actually cleaned the kitchen. This is not what I meant to say. Oh, dude. I hang out with my dad too much. My dad did a similar joke today. Like, oh, I don't know how that smells. It sounds like it smells like clean, like something clean, something kind of like that way. Oh no! Ouch! Wow, the wall was bugging me. No. Of course she's doing the ultimate just to have the 100% kill chance on me, but she sucks! You suck! You suck, girl! You suck! Major bully! Shit. Okay. Raffin didn't appreciate the sex joke. Nope, she didn't. Clean! Oh my god! I wanted to say something again against women. Oh no, I get bullied by women now. This is a feminist movement right there. I hope you get the jokes in the proper way. I don't really need to be sexistic or something. I didn't really want to do that. It was just something in my head. Well, Baines, your head is just cursed. Maybe you should go to the doctor. Maybe see a psychologist. Whee! Hitting the... not close enough. Okay. Backtrack. Okay, she's hungry or weak? But I think she's more hungry than weak now. I don't really think that I have done so much damage. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Never mind over the never mind. So is a never mind. Or never mind. Or mind. Or a mind or mind ver. Huh? Huh? 7? Did she just fly around the entire place to go to 7 to limp away to go back to 8? Eh? Weird AI. Okay, it's not the AI I thought it would be. But it might be... Maybe still. I just heard her flying away. Now I get confused. Okay, so... She flight from area 8 to area 7 to go from 7 to 2. And now she's here. In rage mode. reload cancel. She limps. Yep. The exact same happened that I said, she just got a complete weird moveset. Or ever mind. Mind all the time. Minding everything. Minding every business. Giga brain. Giga brain. Ba 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 ba. This music is catching. Oh wow. I jammed a little bit and the game's punishing me for jamming by just not combining. Ba, ba. Hello! Hello, it's me. Jaggy, you're in my way. Pew! 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 If you can shoot the hat, shoot the leg. If you're really good at that, shoot the same leg. A topple is also a good opening to have. Not even respecting your limping. Okay. Whoa. Triple charge. Snipe! I was a great wyvern like you, but then I took a bullet in my knee.
Let's go! Boom!
Holy shit! Oh yeah, let's go, boom. That scared the fuck out of me. Holy shit. Let's go! Phew! I was a great wyvern like you, but then I took an arrow in the knee. Plate! Nah, okay. Okay, I try again. Spike. Okay, now we're going really low roll. Shell. I never get what I deserve. I just shot off her kneecap. I should at least get a little of appreciation here, Capcom. That was definitely the sexist joke I did. That was definitely the joke that I did. That was wrong. Capcom was literally listening to me. Like, oh, you said that. No plate and spike for you. Nah. Not at all. But you know, if I don't get what I deserve, I get everything else. Bully the gun. Oh. I don't want to have warm belt, excuse me. I want to have some raw meat. Give me raw meat, my game. I want to cook some delicious steak for here. Or bear with me. You got exactly what you deserve. Okay. I agree with that. Bear with me, game. Come on. Alright, it seems like we only have one steak, but it might be a delicious one, so let's go. Me when I get food.
So tasty.
Nom 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 nom. Burp. Ba 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 ba. Alright, let's see if we get more raw meat. Leo Leos! No Leo Leos! What the fuck? I have no ammo! Hit him! Wow. Leo Leos! One of the most Monster Hunter stories moments ever. They see Rathalos the first time in their life, and they're like, Leo Leosu. Something I'm actually working on too, making like voice impressions on something. Leo Leosu. I kind of like love Monster Hunter stories. If you want to go to the top of the nerdy mountain in Monster Hunter, you're gonna go for Monster Hunter stories. I'm kind of sad that the game doesn't got the appreciation that it like needed to get. But I think it dried out of content really fast. Once you get the hang of it, like how the combat is working in this game, I think the game dries out very quickly. That was maybe the critique point of the people. The story overall is really good, but the end game sucks major ass. Wait, that sounds like a Monster Hunter game. The regular progress is amazing, but the end game is just, ooh, grindy. I have to be honest, I never played the what is it called? The post game of Monster Hunter Stories. I beat it Ultura, and that's basically what I did. Watch out, watch out, watch out, RKO! Turn around so I can shoot the wing. Rathalos is getting angry really fast in this game. Actually really fast. Okay, I thought I would overestimate my reload speed. Yep. You should definitely not make him enrage when he's on the air. That was also very rough timing here. Ah, Jesus. That was rough. That was probably all for the sexist joke on his wife. Leoleus! I gotta say, as a teenager, I always used the Japanese terms for monsters. So I work even more nerdy. The thing that I cared about as a teenager back in the day was to work as nerdy as possible. I did everything for that. No, I don't need to say things like that. No, I am nerdy. I just have to show my glasses. Only a nerd can wear those glasses. Break the hat. Thank you. Took forever. You see, he's way more tanky than Rathian for sure. He might share the same, like, hit zone values, but Rathalos is just more tankier and has a higher threshold of flinching. Okay. Oh god. I got scared about that. Nice, good flinch. That was a neck flinch, actually. Now you should do the fly action again, I guess. No, another charge. Okay, take one more reload here. Now the interesting part of the gameplay. Pellet is easy and cheesy to use, but... Oh god. That was the weirdest hitbox ever. I actually hit it the wing, but the bullet just disappeared. He's off rage mode now. Pew! Pew! Damn it. Okay, is he moving or is he... No, he's moving. I think 7. Might be 7 here. I like the Legiacrus gun a lot. My gun has actually pretty good stats, to be honest. A buff average reload. Relief has to. 8? I guess. Should be 8. He seems to be way less tanky than he was in the Volcano. But that's what I say now. He just lost the... He just got the hat break. Oh god, this is so hard to dodge. The second claw always hits me. It's never the first one. Always the second claw hit at me here. Oh, motherfucker. Stupid wall. Yeah, I'm fucking dying. Yeah, couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, I hate this map to fight Rathalos in. Rathalos is pretty fine, but Rathalos just a maniac here. That area is just horrible. He got me dirty with the charge. And I couldn't dodge earlier from the fireball also. Yep. Fun. Did he attack me 4 times in a row without Chacha being there? Okay, never mind. I think Chacha just spawned now. Never mind. It's kind of funny they changed the visual looks of the Legiacrus heavy bowgun, or like light bowgun later on. It looks way more different then. Instead, I think he got a heavy bowgun and a light bowgun too. I think I never saw those guns being used besides the Abyssal Legiacrus one on Tri-Ultimate, but only for glitch abuse, not really for regular use. It was a good normal free gun. That's what I know. Oh. Okay, I thought it would go to Chacha. At least turn around. Okay. I think he breaks faster with his wing than actually the flinch on the hat. I want the wings too. Okay. Yes, there it is. More precise. Yes, there you go. Victory achieved. Don't charge. Okay. Right timing. Aye, aye, aye. Aiming is not the easiest thing sometimes. Actually a good timing here. I might run out of ammo. That's not good. I think I don't have more ammo. Damn. I might actually run out of ammo because of the stupid scatter shots. I mean, I can still combine a weapon or two, or like a trank or two. I just don't have... I don't have trap tools. That's the bad thing. Yeah, he's roaring. It was pretty obvious that he would do that. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to quick reload. Okay, that could go on terribly here. Oi, oi, oi. Yo. Yep, that's okay. I wanted to get the Wyvern tier. I wanted to get that. Shit, I lose so much ammo because of the scatter shots. I would get way more damage with the normal combinings. Way more. There's nothing here that I can get. That is something that I missed from New Gen. I could just restock my ammo and just beat the Rathalos then. Ooh, no. Okay. I mean, I could also beat him with normal one-shots. Okay. Ah! That is also a fresh sight to see. Okay. Damn, it took that long to actually make him flinch. Or like, make him, like, weak. It seems like in the volcano he is stronger. Yeah, he's going this way. I think he's going to 7. Sad thing I don't have a trap tool here to do. I mean, I just need insect husks, I think. Or like, what was it again? I need husk berries. I know how to get them, but he's also pretty close to die, and I don't want to have him like, you know, a sleeperoo. Okay. Lucky shot, normal too. Okay. Could be the last shot. Time to use the most shittiest bullet in the game. I'm thinking about getting huskberries somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, he's coming up. No, I'm here. Don't try to ignore me. You want a claw, right? No, no claw. Shit, that was bad. What was that kind of thing? He is not enraged, he is not exhausted, he's just tired of this shit. He's just tired. Yeah, let's go. He flinches, so that means he gets some damage. Not much, but he does. Could I shoot normal 3 here too? Nah. Maybe Pierce 2. Pierce 2 would be not bad. I just know Rathalos too much. 3. Nope. Claw. Yep. No. Shit. Dude. Camera angle be like. No reload cancel. Shit. Motherfucker. Oh my god. Does this a lot of damage? Did I have dung bombs? No, I think I don't have. Ooh. Piece of shit. Yeah, claw me again, you... Oh, he is such a dirty fencer. You dirty goon. Yep. Oh my god. Yeah, fun. Can't even roll. Charge, thank you. Okay, oh god, the wall is so close to me. No penis swing, thank you. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I thought I have used normal too. Okay. Ugh. Why is this fight such a clutch? Wow, I gotta give him a goal game. Fucking tunneled his legs. Dude, can you freaking die? Motherfucker. Jaggy! Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes! Snipe! Victory! Screech! Baby! That was a snipe in the face. Nice. Webbing. Noise. Noise. Alright, time to retreat back to Mogre Village. We did enough!
That is a huge nut.
Yup.
That's a huge nut.
That's a huge nut. Oh, beated him. Finally Took forever and ever and ever. If I would have eaten, I would have not wasted so many ammo. But yeah. Perfect pedal. Vermilion scale. Raw meat. True. Fine pelt. Wyvern gold. Petine's fang. Curved fang. I only got the rare drop on Rathalos, really? Okay then. Okay then. Alright then. Alright, you wanna go away, right? Yeah, he is departing. So, choose goods. Wear offer. Vermilion scale. 4-star. Hawk in the frock. No, power charm it is. Focho. More damage? We need less ammo to kill the enemy. Always good. I picked 2 of those, even if they're not in discount. But Mega Demon Drug for Cedius. That's my plan. Fish Finder, yep. Yep. Make it full. Moonlight Fang. Easy. And Armor Morsel. Excuse me. There you go. Bonk. Rare trait. Do we have anything we want to... No. Armor skin not needed. Yeah, we can spare some bombs for sure. Shroom germ. Yeah. Shroom germs are also important to have. Armor fish morsel. Yep. Fits correctly. Good. Busy bees. Hold on. So, all right. I think we are prepared for Cedius. The only thing we need is a gun, which means we're gonna do some theory crafting now. Paintball, yeah. I gonna pick mega potions and regular potions for sure. Go for honey. Let's combine some shit.
Motherfucker.
Hey, Chisel Waka Wakin. Hope you're having a great day so far, man. Good to see ya. We're tackling Cedius now. Yo! Yo, Chisel. How's it going? What's poppin', buddy? What is poppin'? The question is this gonna be the end of the playthrough? Or is this just another episode of this game? Boom, boom. I'm sitting in the train right now. Ooh, sitting in the train, huh? That is something. Right. I hope your PC component just arrived. I hope you have now the opportunity again to play for yourself. And enjoying the games also. Let's see. Normal 2, normal, Pierce level 2, and Pellet level 1. I got that gun already. Aquamatic Needler. Normal 2, Pierce 2. I rather use this gun. It is actually better. In everything, besides the reduced plus thing. This thing can shoot Pierce level 3, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it. It's scheduled for Saturday. I see, I see. I'm doing the theory crafting thing for Cedius. I don't want to use Pellet for this guy, because he is too good for not picking Pierce with it. The thing is just, what kind of thing I want to take for it. Plate and tail is so freaking expensive. Like, really? Okay. Simple thing. What do I want to shoot against Cedius? I hope it arrives tomorrow. It's going to be a long weekend. Oh yeah. That would be bad. Use a vulture. I only have one vulture, really? Yeah, give me the freshest of freshest. Bombardier. Medic. Black. Do we get different skills? No. Give me sharpshooter. Please, game. Give me sharpshooter, I kiss your forehead. Yes! 10% extra damage on normal shots. Let's freaking go. Temper would be better overall, but I take the bonus damage on normal shots. Does sharpshooter also work for... I mean, I don't know if it's only working for normal 1. That was the thing in, in Freedom 1. It still didn't make it better, by the way. But, yeah. Jaggy Fire. Tropeco Gun. Nah, I'd rather go for the Thundercross. Thundercross is better. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Lose of huge damage. Gives him more rounds of normal 3 also. Huh. Might be not much we have to change here. Actually. What can I shoot now? Normal 2 on 7. Normal 3 on 5 is good. Pierce level 2 on 3 is acceptable. But shooting more rounds on Pierce would be nice to have. Okay. I want to know something specific. So, I hope you guys know it. Because I'm not sure about it. Oh god, I have to fight Diablos. If you do the MOS plus skill, which is basically giving you the opportunity to shoot certain ammo types, how many clips you can shoot from that? Because if that might be useful, we can experiment with certain things. If that's not the thing, or like not the case, we might just change some stuff here and there. Recall. Do we have Pierce up on something different also? Like anything else? Doesn't look like it, really. You're another gunner, guys, that you don't know. Let's see if I can find some quick information in the internet. Monster Hunter try armor skills. Internet is a little bit slow. There you go. Armor skill list. That's good. Okay. Where is the skill? I hope they describe it completely and not like, hey, it gives you bonus ammo. Allows the bowgun to fire all normal S levels. But how many rounds you get from that? That would be interesting to know. Is there a cheap way to chuck it? Is there a cheap way to chuck it? I doubt there might be a cheap way to chuck it. Ludrath can be shoot pellet bullets, but I have no worry with pellet bullets to get it in my armor. I like my gun better. Sad that, but I have more major issues with like Pierce, so Diablos might be something I want to go for. Well, okay. Seems like Pierce. Build and find out. Yeah, I gonna fight multiple Diablos now. Nah. We wanna go to hunt the mysterious, deep thing, Sidious. Where's my combi book level 1? Did I just sold my combi book? Did I just freaking sold it? It's in the box? Eh? Don't tell me this is again the thing with the... Oh no, my internet is dying. No. Why? We wanna hunt the big guy now. We can't have a dying internet now. It's in the Blade Master's pouch for some freaking reason. Alright, is it going better now? Okay. Stream goes fine again. Maybe it could be also a little lag from Twitch also. I'm gonna peace out for a while, I'm arriving shortly, then I need to shower. Alright, alright. We're going to tackle Sidious, so it might be not the most interesting fight for you maybe to watch. So I don't mind much, but... Maybe you're just in time here that I finish this fight. Oh, that is cool, huh? That is cool. Badass. Oh, Fisherman, I'm back. Sidious now. Alright, am I happy with the gun that I have? Technically. Oh. I said I don't mind a heavy bowgun here. So I'm actually honest. I maybe want to switch to a heavy bowgun here. If I have benefits for normal 2 and normal 3. Normal 3. I'm basically exchanging a better gun type. What about the frame? Can I make a better frame happen here? That is worse. Worse. I could need every bit of damage possible. Yeah. Take that. Thunder cross barrel.